Hello, and welcome to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus. We are here in yet another stream. First one that is not Legends ZA since Legends ZA came out. I have been obsessed with that game, but we are going to be going back to the original one in this series. We are going to be going back to Legends Arceus, and we're going to be doing some shiny hunting. So I hope you're excited for this. If you are and you've not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for joining me, and we are going to just get right into it. So I need to refresh myself on what I even still need. It's been a while, so we're gonna go and look. Should be fun. Let's see. So I did clear out my boxes of like extra ones, so that's good there. We need 27 shiny unknown. We need many more purples. This is a pitiful amount. These are the alphas that we have. And let's see. So we've got the full sim. We've got all of this. We obviously need a ton of Eevees. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. Oh, God, it's taken me how many years to get 2? I need 7 more. Is gross. This is Burmy and Wormadam. And we need 6 of those because we need all 3 variants. We have Vespiquen, so that's good. This page is all done. We still need Lilligant. We need... Where the heck is... Oh, that's not true. Okay, that makes sense. Oops. Get me back in there. Put me in ghost. Let's see. So we need the Porygon line, obviously. We need... oh, that's going to be empty because it's that's where Unknown goes. We don't need Remoraid because we already have that. It's just in our party. Let's see. So Tentacruel's in our party. We need Magnemite and Magneton. We don't need Probopass because we have Nosepass here. That's a good shiny. I like that shiny. We need Johto and Sneasel, and we need Weavile. And then we need Cranidos line, Shieldon line, frickin' Bergmite, and that's it. So let's see. So we need 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, have that one, 13 plus 6 is 19, plus 7 is 26 more shinies, and then of course we need the 27 unknown variants as well, so 26 plus 27, which is 53 total. But a lot of these are like duplicates. Oh, we also need 4 more Rotom, I think. 3 or 4. I don't know for sure. I think we need 4 more, unfortunately. Or 5? I think we need 5 more Rotom as well. Yeah, so 58 total. Alright, cool. Let's do this thing. So, obviously, we can go for Eevee, and that's what the thumbnail has inferred I'm going to do. But we can also go for Bergmite. I'm thinking I'm not going to do, like, just straight-up Eevee hunting, because it is very boring just spawning over and over again the same, going back and forth between Jubilife and one of the zones until an Eevee outbreak happens. That's just way too much downtime. So, instead, we're going to have way too much downtime going back and forth trying to get other things as well. think that's the play. God, I'm gonna be doing that so much. Be pressing B every single time I want to get a shiny or get a sprint in this game. We just back and forth warp. I am not going to be doing Eevee loops. It's a waste of time. The odds are like 1 in 512, I think, at best, or maybe 1 in 1024. The odds are much worse just in the overworld by themselves, and there's only like maybe like a 20 to 30% chance you get an Eevee to spawn in the first place. So like that's an added like times 5 to the odds. So that's like getting back towards like 1 in 4096 odds. So it doesn't make sense for me to sprint around the entire that entire loop, spending like a minute and a half flying around when I could just be going through the menus a lot quicker and getting basically the same odds. How many guava berries do I have? 101. So I'm not going to waste extra guava berries on checking every time there's a mass outbreak in the Fieldlands, because technically I believe Eevee can be a spawn in the MMOs in the Fieldlands, but it is so incredibly rare that it's not really worth it. Granted, I could try to farm some guava berries. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Because then I could also search for perm. Okay, let's go. So we get this. And then we could consider getting Machoke as well. Okay. I don't know why I have like the premonition of like hearing the shiny sound immediately. How do you evolve Nosepass into Protopass? Man, I missed Sticky Globs. I missed having Sticky Globs to catch Pokemon. Legends doesn't have them, and I've been missing them ever since. Hey, Luigi! And Arjo, welcome in! So you finally got out of the city. Found my way out, yes. Finally stream I can join without fearing spoilers. Fair enough, yeah. Glad to have you in. Hope you're doing well. Apologies that I've been playing so much of a game you can't watch, but it has been a lot of fun. I would say that the most recent streams I've been doing, you're probably not really going to get spoiled on much. Other than possibly like a couple of like the mega forms. Obviously, like, it's better safe than sorry and stuff like that, but like basically I've just been doing a ton of just like battling trainers over and over again. It's been a bit of mind-numbing grind, to be honest, but it has not been at all spoilery in terms of like the storyline or anything like that. But I suppose that even just, seeing the map and stuff like that could be considered spoilers or something. So, I understand the hesitance. I'm the same way. I won't watch. I wouldn't watch any of the any person's gameplay for like more than a second to like raid, without before I like beaten the game. So I'm in the same exact boat. But we're here, back in Hisui. So that's cool. Funny thing is that the fact that you missed the past few weeks of streams means that you missed the entire bandana saga, where I wore a bandana every stream because I had stitches in my head. The what? The bandana saga. Yeah, I had surgery done, so I had stitches in my head, and figured you probably wouldn't want to see like me with, you know, a big wad of gauze on my head. Did the surgery go well? Well, yes, it did. Yes, it did. They were able to get all of it in one go. It was a quick procedure, and I you know, it healed perfectly fine. Ended up being all good. And now I don't have the stitches anymore, so... I was saying before that I missed the sticky globs. I, however, do not miss Rotom, being an annoying little shit, breaking out of Pokeballs all the time. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. You know what? Screw you. You're the last one anyway, I don't care. I'm leaving. You've been rejected. Have you seen the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein movie? It's been getting Oscar buzz? No, I've not. I don't really watch traditional content anymore. I don't watch many movies. I don't watch TV shows all that much. Most of my consumption is YouTube, Dropout, and audiobooks. Oh, and podcasts. You. Damn it. Well, we'll go try to catch the dust skull so we can get some better, there's some more guava berries. Won't be too difficult to catch them, so. Ever listen to history podcasts? I have not been listening to them recently. I do watch history YouTube channels and stuff like that, like History Civilis. I've listened to, or I've watched like Kings and Generals videos before. Oversimplified, of course. But yeah, so I more watch like YouTubers that do history stuff rather than podcasts, but I have in the past. I just am not like currently following it. A lot of my intake for podcasts is politics. I think I gotta try and do this when I'm actively not trying to get one. And I have like 30 of them. Fake history. The guy investigates a lot of history myths. Oh, cool. That sounds fun. I'll have to check it out. There we go. But yeah, podcasts I listen to. A lot of politics ones. I listen to... it's called Through the Gryffindor. A YouTube channel who do like a lot of like Harry Potter theories and stuff like that are going through the Harry Potter books chapter by chapter and doing like deep dives on them. So I've been listening to that. And then trying to think of which other ones I listen to. Oh, I've been listening to Lemonade Stand, which is Doug, Ectric, and Aiden's new podcast. Although that is kind of politics related. Oops. Alright, we'll do this one. Why not? Might need to check that out. The Harry Potter one, it's quite good. It's quite good. They're in the middle of Order of the Phoenix right now, so you're gonna have plenty of content to listen to. Unless you mean Doug's new podcast, in which case they're on like episode 38 or something like that. It is more like politics and current events themed. It's not like mostly gaming stuff. Although there's a decent amount of like AI stuff as well that they talk about, and they're all quite funny, so it is quite good. Goblet Fire is my favorite, so I'll get in all in one go. There you go. Yeah, they do a lot of really good information on there, so I've been really enjoying it. Alright, cool. My favorite is Half-Blood Prince, so they haven't gotten there yet. Let's go to this one. We haven't looked for Lilligant or Unknown yet today. Honestly, we haven't looked for Eevee yet today. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. God, I'm so out of practice with this. I keep pressing the B button to sprint. Oh, perfect. You know, we already got it marked. Why not go there first? And then we'll go for the ones that give us wild berries, which I thought was unknown for some reason, but it is not. It is Bronzor. Or Bronzong? I can't remember which one's which. What even happens in Blood Prince? I only remember like 3 things from it. You learn all about the lore of like Voldemort's backstory. You get Harry Ginny stuff, which is like my favorite part. You have like a lot of it's almost like a like back to a mix of like back to a little bit of the earlier vibe of like we're getting a little bit more of the whimsy of Hogwarts back after the last few years have not been so whimsical. But it also like has a lot of like lore stuff and all that about like Voldemort and stuff. And then it has, you know, one of the greatest twists at the end of the book, so. It's still there. I don't know where the last one went, but the... No. Aha, there you go. My friend fell asleep listening to Harry Potter audiobook, and his dreams were all in British accents. That's funny. My wife and I have been listening to the Harry Potter books on our recent travel days, where we've been like you know, doing long drives and stuff like that, and we finished the first 4 books in like 3 trips or something like that. Remember the twist very well. I was mortified. Yeah, I read them when I like was in college, so I was already like aware of like the tropes, like some of the tropes. So like I knew the like the meme around it. I didn't know like how it happened or why it happened, or you know whether it was, you know. I didn't know anything about like the backstory of why it happened and stuff like that, but I was like I did know it happened because I had heard. Although I think I had deluded myself into believing that it was just like a meme and not actually a thing, and then remembered as it was happening, like, oh god, no, it is a thing. And honestly, I don't know why I'm like talking around it so much, because like the book's been out for like almost 20 years at this point. Alpha Bronzor's cry is brain melting. No, I don't want to rest. Alright. So no shiny Lilligant / Petalil. And we which one's that? Got some guava berries back. Oops. You know what, actually, I need to figure out how I evolve Bronze or Probopass into Probopass. So, let's just throw a bunch of random items that could possibly be the evolution trigger. Okay. Sometimes I remember when I told my friend I started reading Harry Potter, and the first thing she said to me was Half-Blood Prince spoiler, and I was like, huh? Yeah, that's the like the thing where it's just like at a certain point you're not living in society makes it impossible for you to be able to avoid some of these spoilers and stuff like that. So it's just like, I mean, I guess I'll just pretend I didn't hear that and hopefully have forgotten by the time I get around to actually reading it. Okay, I need to look it up. How do I evolve Nosepass into Probopass? Because I have a feeling it's not level 99. Go. Swore. Thunderstorm? Eric, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm not listening to AI, so we're gonna look at how to do it. To Electric Rock and Coronet Highlands. What's the Electric Rock? Highlands. Oh, it's the one in that cave, isn't it? Like down over in this area. Let me real quick out of that. And bam. There we go. Oh, and there. Perfect. Alright. Ha ha ha. I've got your milk. Somewhere around here, right? Yep. Bastard. Alright. Oh, another thing that, by the way, that I have implemented since the last time some of you were here, the dumbass decision that YouTube made to make it so that the handles are what display in chat rather than the names. I found a workaround for me specifically, in that I just created a Python program that will go and basically, whenever someone sends a message, use their channel ID to pull their username from it, and then we'll print the message with the username instead. So I have a second program showing the chat, but with the usernames instead of the handles. Which is way too much work to have to put in for something that has been that way since the beginning of YouTube's on live features. And now I have to create a Python program to do the same shit that YouTube used to do all the time. Boo-doo-doo. I'm just gonna go around to the things manually so I can save on guavaberries. We're gonna look for like Rotom or the guavaberry spawners. Also, should I learn how to do the what's that method that people use? The permutation method of shiny hunting in this game. Literally have gone, almost 4 years playing this game, not knowing how to do it and being doing just fine with the shiny hunting, but specifically for like Eevee or Unknown or something like that, I feel like it might be useful. Should I try it? The White House? What about it? I heard that Trump is taking a page out of McDonald's playbook and adding a ball pit. Or they said a ballroom, but I assume that's what that meant. A large room with a bunch of balls in it. Never heard of that method? I have never used it myself. I believe that it involves saving before an outbreak. Ooh, Rotom. Well, I mean, ooh, Rotom, but ooh, Rotom. But yeah, it involves saving before an outbreak and having and changing the permutations of which ones you catch versus like scare off versus like knock out or something like that, and that will change the whether it spawns a shiny or not. Like once the thing is once you're locked in with an outbreak appearing, it like locks in like the settings, and the only thing that can change the Pokemon stats are whether you like caught the previous ones in that outbreak or something like that. And so depending on if you like catch the first one that spawns and then like scare away two and catch the third one or catch the fourth one, or if you like scare away the first one and catch the next two and then scare away the fourth one, like the fifth one will have like different chance of being shiny. It's way too complicated. Yeah, but it does make it a lot more likely you're going to find a shiny, in that you can like check like different odds with like the same outbreak rather than having to like keep rolling the luck to try and spawn a new outbreak. Also, it might be completely different from that, and I might be talking out of my ass because I've never done that actual method before. So I'd have to look it up and figure out how to do it. But I've seen other people do it, and they have like a table or something like that to like figure out what they're supposed to be doing. And it seemed complicated, so I never tried it. But now I'm thinking that it might be smart to try it for some of the ones that I have been spending years trying to shiny hunt to very little effect. Like Eevee. I'm also thinking that I might at some point try to take some data, like with how many times I do this, play this game and just shiny hunt randomly, and like spawn different MMOs and outbreaks and stuff like that in this game. I'm thinking about taking some like data on the like how often things spawn and where type of stuff, to see if like see if I can like start getting data on how likely it is for things to spawn in certain areas and stuff like that. This all hinges on actually getting the UV up at the spot. Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to do that anyway, so once I have it, I might as well like try every avenue of getting that specific one to work, rather than trying only one permutation, and if it fails, moving on and trying to spawn another one. Like you can guarantee like however many like different permutations worth of Eevee outbreaks without having to wait all that time to respawn them in between. So it is faster. It is also immensely more complicated, and I would need to figure out how it works. We'll go for good about that. This is fine. Alright. Better than nothing. Alright. Cool. feel like doing either of those, so I'm just gonna respawn. I want to try and get some like regular outbreaks because they actually have better odds than the MMOs. Like the singular outbreaks have even better shiny odds than getting a Pokemon and an MMO. Obviously, the MMOs spawn more Pokemon and give you like more rolls in one, but the singular outbreaks are your best option. Also, have I completed Bergmite's? Maybe that's what I can do for a little bit, is try and complete more of the try to perfect more of the dex entries for the ones I still need. So Bergmite is not complete. What do I need to do still? Give it food 10 times. Use Ice Shard 19 times. Have 14 more pop out of ore deposits. That's annoying. We'll work on that. We could also work on Bastiodon and Rampardos, although I haven't been doing the daily STDs for a while, so. Weavile, could probably work on that as well for when I start doing the STDs again. Rotom I haven't done. Maybe that'd be smart. Defeat 4 more. And then just have it use a bunch of moves. Okay, I could do that. Yeah, a lot of these I feel like I should work on when I am actually going back to the space-time distortion hunting, which I am not planning on doing right this second. I did Porygon and Porygon 2. I did not do Porygon Z. I'm done with the Togepi line. Thank the Lord. Done with that line now, I think, right? Petalil. Defeat 15 of them. See it use Poison Powder 25 times and give it food 10 times. You can do that as well. Alright, so I think we're going to work on getting Petalil and Bergmite perfected. So that we can avoid... Oh, and maybe Burmy as well. Oh, and Rotom. Oh, Burmy's already perfected. Never mind. Fuck me, I guess, right? And then the evolutions... Obviously, we can do that once we go back to the space-time distortion hunts. Caught over 400 Petalil. What can I tell you? It's been annoying to annoyingly uncooperative. I've caught 672 Rotom. Let's see which one I've caught the most of. It's probably Shellos, if I had to guess. Alright, so let's just start at the obvious nose. Wait, I've caught 2 Darkrai? How the hell have I caught 2 Darkrai? You only get 1! That is nuts. Okay. All of these are obviously 1s. Nemorous I caught 3 times? I am so confused. I don't know what this... Oh! Maybe this is because it transforms. I don't know. Alright, so 67 Lucario, 421 Riolu. So Riolu's the top right now. Only 171 Rufflet. That's kind of surprising. This doesn't surprise me because I got these ones so early. 406, that's lower than 421. 545 Bergmite. Bergmite's the new top. These ones don't surprise me because they're impossible to find. That is also kind of surprising, but we got that one. That's cool. That doesn't... Actually, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. 823 Sneasel. I was searching for a second Sneasel to evolve into Sneasler for fucking ever. And would go after it all the time. because it's a good shiny. Let's see. Yeah, so right now, Sneasel at 823 is the highest. Obviously, we have 672 Rotom, which is pretty high as well. Voltorb and Electrode are kind of impressive how low they are. I got those pretty early as well. Nosepass I had a lot of, but I also really enjoyed hunting this one, so the fact that it took a while didn't really bother me all that much. These ones weren't too bad. It's really just a testament of how annoying the line was to catch. Like, Elekid took forever, but, like, you know, Gligar didn't, and Gibble didn't, really. These ones are hard to catch, so we can't catch that many. This wasn't too bad. Nearly 300 Finneon. That one took a little while. Yeah, Tentacool took forever. Elekid might be loathed. That's such a good line. Currently, Sneasel top in the list. Vulpix was up there. That one took a while. Basculin, I didn't really try hunting for a while, so that's why it's so low. Honestly, I'm surprised I've caught 288, because I would usually scare a lot of them away. So maybe I did hunt this one a lot, and I just didn't catch a lot of them. But we caught 280 of those. Mantike and Mantine are pretty low as well. Prinplup is higher than Piplup by a factor of 2. That's crazy. I guess a lot of time Prinplup is the outbreak rather than Piplup, so that makes sense, I guess. This one's actually not too bad either. Chatot took a while. Yeah, that one doesn't surprise me that it's not that high. Same here, got that one fairly early. I think I just like Growlithe and Arcanine. That one's just a fun one to catch. That actually surprises me, because this one took a while to get. That's pretty low. I guess we just didn't really hunt for it. Remoraid was annoying to catch. Never mind. That makes sense why I didn't go for it that often. That one we got very early, so that wasn't necessary. This one doesn't count how many we've caught. That's a shame. Murkrow we got fairly quickly. Yeah, a lot of these we got like very fast. Like, I've already gotten a shiny Spiritomb and I only got 71. Granted, this one's very hard to catch, so like it might have been a lot more outbreaks where a lot of them just ran away type of stuff. But still. Porygon. That one would be the one I would go for most often when I was doing the daily STDs. And it was annoying. Turtwig, not too bad. Yeah, this one, honestly, it's spread out more evenly because they all spawn. But yeah, this one was really annoying to try and catch this line. Yeah, Bonsly and Sudowoodo we got pretty quickly. Rhyhorn, I just like this one. It's easy to catch. Onyx, we hunted for like a while and got like no luck, and then I got both two shiny Onyx in one outbreak and just completely ended my hunt altogether in like one go. Pediursa we went for a while. That one's a 3-year though, so that makes more sense. Stunky took forever. This line, we were going for that every time it showed up, and it just would not show up. Same with this one, but we only needed one, so that's why it's less. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Curlia and Ralts we did go for a while. Yeah, Barboach and Wishcash we hunted for a while, but they don't spawn that often is the problem. Petalil 493. It's looking like Sneasel might take it. What was the one that I said I was expecting to be the most? I forget. Shellos is the one. Quillfish nearly 600. That's actually a little surprising. I guess we did look for that forever. Because we had Overquill, but we didn't get Quillfish for a long time. And then this one's 809. Oh, Sneasel still holds it. Shellos came close. But Sneasel is holding it. I think Sneasel was like 870 something. Magikarp's only at like around 300. Yeah, none of these are cracking 800, I don't think. Oh, it's Scyther 592. Yeah, none of these were that hard to catch, comparatively. So we don't have to think about those as much, but Stantler was annoying to catch. Yeah. Looking like Sneasel's gonna pull it out. Shellos is in second, in my defense. I was close. Freaking Eevee at 314, despite how difficult it is to spawn it. Ponyta at 521, that's actually surprising. Ooh, Wurmple at 749. This is because I want Purmple. This is just because I love Purmple. This is a passion project. 251 for Starly. That's not surprising. I was using those to grind at some point. Same with Bidoof. Oh, I guess that would be more battles than whatever. And then Oshawott, Quilava, and Cyndaquil took forever, so that makes sense there. And these ones took pretty long time too. So, yeah. Yeah, it turns out Sneasel, number 1. Although Purmple might take it over now that I'm not hunting for Hisuian Sneasel anymore. Alright. Let's get back to the hunt. Screw it. We'll go with this. Oh, I was gonna try and perfect their dexes. I forgot. Okay. So we're trying to perfect. Where is it? You. We need to defeat 15 of you. We need to see it use poison powder 25 times and give it food 10 times. What does it like? It likes mushrooms and salt. Let's see. It likes salt, so we'll just do that. Move these guys. All there. Cool. Very good. There she is. Right. Gorgeous. I like how you were like, you caught over 400 Petalil, and then I was like, joke's on you. I have 2 Pokemon that are over 800 and another one at 750. All right, so get those, get that, and you, and then that should be good. Do unknown first. I had no idea anyone could catch that many. I mean, I have 700 something hours in this game at this point. I've done a lot of shiny hunting in this game. It doesn't really surprise me that much that I've done this much catching, especially because my method for hunting, it tends to be catch rather than release, or catch rather than chase off. It's much more consistent to sticky glob and catch than it is to try and get them to run away. Except when I'm not trying to get them to run away. God, I hate them. Stop running from me. You bastard. You killed Kenny. Go. Alright. that one's done. Next up, we go here. And we feed it all of the rock. So that we can get the decks perfected. And then I guess we battle them rather than catch them this time. Go. Oh. Poor guy. There you go. There. Okay. Oh, I fed him 10 times. Nice. Alright, now let's send out... Who would be the best one to send out for this? Oh, I do have one of the Rotom. I only need 4 more Rotom. Idiot. Literally in my frickin' inventory. Okay. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fight me. Bam. Fight it. I'm so sore. It's gonna be so funny if I like fight all of these things and then it just shines as I'm like about to like finish off its shiny or its perfection dex, whatever it's called. As soon as I finish perfecting it, I guess would be the best way to say it. Oh no! An empty square. That is actually a Petalil. about you? May log out soon. Time change. Got my sleep all messed up. Fair enough. Completely understand. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me, Luigi. It's good to see you again. Right. New horde. Ah, stop it. Get up, get up, get up, get up. God damn it! Hope to attend more non-ZA streams soon, but for now, it's sleepy time. Good night. All right, good night, Luigi. Appreciate you coming in. What did I just lose? I think I lost like 200 sticky globs and 100 ultra balls or something like that. At least I didn't lose any guava berries. That's the good stuff here. Okay. Efforts going down. Don't dodge right into it. What are those headshots matter? Why? Why does that hurt so much? Let's go over here before we lose the chance to get more wild berries. I don't want that alpha anyway. Of course, there's multiple out. I feel like if you get an alpha that gives a guava berries, it should give more than one. That seems fair to me. All right. And we're done with that. It's going to be the first time in a long while that we have something to report about our Pokedex. Look at that. Defeated 7 of 15. I've not seen it use Poison Powder once. And then this one, you saw it use Petal Dance once. Cool. Nice. What do we got now? We already have Basculin. Let's So we would just respawn. Works for me. Alright. I'm also going to say that I probably should get to bed early. I've been running kind of on empty the past couple days. I've been getting to bed pretty late and starting to really feel it. So I might end stream off a little early tonight. Maybe in like a half an hour rather than an hour type of thing. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling in half an hour. What? Okay. Man, this is empty. Jesus. What a waste. No purple opportunities, no Bobberry opportunities. Obviously no Eevee. That was a pipe dream there. And now we're spawning nothing. Great. Oh, I missed this game. Honestly, I think that I'm gonna start hunting in Scarlet Violet more. Obviously, I'm gonna try and hunt in Legend Za when we get to the Shiny Charm, but I think that Scarlet Violet is gonna be my next larger scale project for trying to get the Shiny Living Dex. Obviously, we're not gonna give up on this one. We're seeing this one through. If it's the last thing I do, but I think I'm gonna start expanding into Scarlet Violet more because it's just it can get exhausting at times to now that we're down to only the annoying ones to hunt. But you know. Alright. Let's get on to camp number 2. Purple opportunities? Damn it. Give me a purple. I want purple. You bastards. Bam. Boopy doopy doopy doop boop boop. Oh. That. Dun 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 dun. What else did I need to do for these dex entries? Obviously, I need to get 25 poison powders. You know what I could do? Is I could just use some of those lumberries I have. Alright. Let's see if we can. No, it's not lumberry, it's lapaberries. Damn it. Do they have that as an option? Oh, they do. Okay, I have 160 of them. Let's go. Alright. So we have a bunch of lapaberries. We're going to go get Petalil onto the team. Teach you poison powder. You know what? We'll even use... No, we're going to use regular Petalil. Save the extra couple seconds. Ooh, it's an alpha. Huh. Alright. So we're going to put you on the team in place of you for a minute there. And what we're going to do is we're going to get into battles with Magikarp, poison them with poison powder, and then... Oh, never mind. We're going for Bergmite. Then we're going to do this. This is a golden opportunity to finish off one that we've needed for a while. Then I don't have to perfect this one's Pokedex as well. If we do need to perfect it, though, what do I need to do? Let's see. I need to give it food 10 times, see it use Ice Shard 19 times, and have them leap out of deposits 14 more times. Yeah, that's a lot of work. mean, we can try it, but sounding kinda difficult. But what does it want to eat? Everything except for mushrooms. Alright, let's get those. We're gonna feed it at least. We're gonna feed them the salt. Alright. Okay, cool. Ash, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for the $1 dono. Let's get some hype in the chat for Ash. Thank you so much for your constant generosity. So grateful. Really appreciate it. And we got a like goal as well. Thank you so much. Might have gotten a little too close to me. Okay. Poor little guy. Alright, and this one should be the last one. Alright. I fed you. The least you can do is not be upset at me. No. I wish that seeing it use the moves in the overworld counted. I feel like that would have been a great way for me to not have to grind this as much. Alright, let's look at some let's look for some ore deposits that are shaking and see if we can't get some bird knights here. We'll do a quick recap here. Problem is I gotta find shaky ones. Oh, shaky trade. F. There we go. There. Very well. Nothing useful. Obviously there's a brand new, but it's not shiny. So nothing doing. Okay. Where are them ore deposits at in the bone shell? I feel like this is like prime location. Actually, perhaps it would be better nearer to where they actually spawn. Here's my shaky rack. Yeah, like over here. Really? Nothing shaking around here? It's a little bit baffling that I haven't been able to find a single shiny one of this up to now. They spawn so easily. There's so many of them. Man, I couldn't find a single one. Just a single rock that's shaking. Couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. All right. Push that up. Now, let's go get that petal stuff done. No, we go here. I'm grinding the petal. I'm not gonna take a random chance on an MMO. On the off chance it might have something I need and then might shine. If that had been like a Petalo outbreak on its own, or like a unknown outbreak, it would have been there in a heartbeat. But just a regular old MMO, no dice. Oh boy. Oh shoot, I don't even have... On the bright side, it doesn't run away. Let's put it over here. Confirm. Gorgeous. Alright. Why do you get splash first? Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, it doesn't matter if I... No, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do strong style. I should just... Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until it's almost dead. And then we're gonna just run away and hopefully it'll heal itself back up. But it doesn't matter if it lands, it doesn't matter if it, well, actually it does matter if it lands, but it doesn't matter if it's already poisoned. You can just keep throwing poison powder, and that'll still count. Same way that, like, Bright Eyes, or like, whatever the evolution move was. I was thinking I'd have to, like, exit out and start back, hop back in each time, but don't even understand to do that. Just enough to save the Magikarp from dying. Okay. We let it, I think we've only missed once. It's actually kind of impressive. I also think it's funny that it doesn't take poison damage unless it does something. If it looks around, it doesn't take poison damage. Like, because it's splashed, it's taking poison damage. But if it, like, looks around, it doesn't take poison damage. Oh, the health stays. Poison doesn't, but the health stays. Interesting. There it goes. Used it 11 times, huh? That's fine. Stop missing the first time. Damn it. Cool. So I've missed 3 times, and I've used a strong move once, so that's 4 PP that I haven't spent towards poison powdering. So, theoretically, it should be at 16 if I win the last one. So we've done 15, this is 16. Cool. Alright. Good. Again. So 1. Hey. Alright, that's 2. We need 3 more. Oh, shoot. We need 7 more? Oh, because we need 25, not 20. Child of Anubis, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in. How's it going? It's going pretty good. No shinies yet, but we're working on it. And we missed again. We need 7 more stuff. We need 7 more stuff. We need 6 more. Need 5 more. Currently, by the way, Anubis, I'm trying to perfect Petalil's Pokédex entry so that I can get better shiny odds. 4 more. So it's been a while, but busy with ZA. No worries. So have I. This is the first stream I've done that isn't ZA since the game came out. 4 more. I am finished with everything, every research task except for the battles. I have, I think, like 300 and something remaining, like 320 something remaining. What'd you think of it? I loved it. I personally loved it. And I was like surprised when I heard that like a lot of people were panning it because like I really enjoyed it. I thought that the characters were some of the best I've ever seen in Pokemon. I think that like the final boss rush was like peak. It was so cool. The like final battle itself was not the best, but like that lead up to the final battle was like incredible. And then just overall the story I liked like I think they did a better job at making it feel like you were actually like friends with the people that you were interacting with for the most part. Still hated Eevee, but hey, we got it. Alright, we've done 26 poison powder ones. We need to defeat another 8, and then we're done. And then this one we just need to see a leap out of ore deposits. Have you got Diancie yet? Yes, I have. I've not done all of the side quests yet, but I have done the Diancie. I've gotten all of the Pokemon. I have 231 out of 231. And I'm working on my living dex passively while I like in between my battling. Took me forever to catch her. It took me like I think 3 cycles. I think the 3rd time I got it because I basically rather than like whittling it down and killing it and then throwing one ball and hoping for the best, I fought it and like threw Pokeballs as I was like whittling it down and getting like better and better odds, and then I you know once it got too angry to try and catch, then I would kill it. Took me at 20. Oof. Yeah, I mean, just look at the draw there. It's the best you could possibly do. Was like two triangles or 2 arrows rather. I did do it at night and use dusk balls, which I think helped. That was my method. Was I wanted to use dusk balls rather than like quick balls or ultra balls. So that was how I got a little bit better odds. But yeah, I got like 320 something battles left. By the time I got done with like everything in the story, I needed like 500 something or like 600 something battles left, and then I went from like 563 to 445 in one stream, and then I went from 445 to like 320 something in the last stream, and then next stream I'm hoping to get us down to like 150 or something like that. So we'll switch you back out. Oh, oops. There we go. I ended up getting so annoyed with her, I just used an Ultra Ball. I was really just trying to get her with a Heal Ball. See, that's probably why I took you 20. I was not even considering the aesthetics of it. I was just like, screw it. I'm just trying to catch it. I don't really care what Pokeball it's in. Alright, do we dare go for Bergmite? Sure, why not? No, let's do it the old-fashioned way. No guava berries this time. We're searching these out manually. Piss Cube? What was that a reference to? Let's do this one next. Oh, shiny Bergmite, I see. I literally have never gotten one, so I had no idea what color. Is it yellow? I thought it was like just like a slightly lighter blue. Unless you're using piss as like a derogatory term rather than like a descriptor of the color. Oh, the feet are yellow. I see. So it's more like the standing in Piss Cube. Well, whatever the case is, I've only gotten Avalugg, and I've been hunting Bergmite for forever, so... Let's look for this one real quick. Oh, sorry, Wormadam. Looks like it's wearing a blue helmet. Well, as long as it's like distinct, I can deal with some like weird looking shinies. It's really just as the problem when I'm like when it's like the exact same color, especially in like a Scarlet and Violet where you don't get the shiny sound effect or visual effect with like the sparkles. I'm like, why aren't you more distinct? Damn it. Go in there, so we go here. You'll know what when you see it. Let's go. That's all I can ask for. I'm trying to get every shiny in this game, so eventually I'm gonna get out all of the bad shinies as well as the good ones. This one might be Bergmite. It's not. Is this Eevee? This is where Eevee can spawn. I doubt it's Eevee, but probably Machop, I guess. Oh, Machoke. I was close. Yeah, Scarlet Violet was unfortunately subpar. I'd rate it a 5 out of 10. I don't know. I think that there were some really good aspects of it. It is unfortunately impossible to separate those out from all of the downsides. Like, you know, especially now with Za being like so comparatively and just in general, well refined. It's even more stark just how bad Scarlet and Violet was in terms of like graphics and optimization and you know, fleshing out the world and making it feel lived in rather than just a bunch of PNGs that you and menus that you could interact with. Like it just was like it just was like so underbaked comparatively, and like I think the story that they had going was really good. They had some good characters in there. They had like I loved the like three different paths and how you they kind of like integrated with each other, and they like focused on different aspects of Pokemon and stuff like that. Like I loved all of that. It just was so unfortunate that it was impossible to like go to the lake because it lagged too much if you went to a location on the map, or you know the fact that like people were having to reset their game, save, quit, and turn off their game just so that they could avoid to have the game run better. It's just like that kind of stuff. I would probably still rate it like a 6 or 7 out of 10, just because I think that some of the the really good parts uh, really kind of like pull it up. But yeah, I definitely can't rate it like super high in the Pokemon franchise, um, because of all of those issues. Um, and it's a shame because I think that like I love the Pokemon in that gen as well. I really like the new Pokemon they introduced. All right, so sucks that just to be able to get a great experience, you have to have a Switch 2. Yeah, I gotta say, I have gone back to it once or twice on the Switch 2 now, and it does look better, it runs better. Um, it is it is improved by running on the Switch 2. Obviously, it's not perfect still. It's still got a lot of flaws, but it is much better on the Switch 2. Um, honestly, they probably should have just waited for that if they really were gonna. Well, no, they should have just given them the developers enough time to develop the game fully. Is what they should have done. But you know, make it a Switch 2 game if you're gonna have that much graphical overload. Nothing's perfect, but that's just life. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, even with the new game, as much as I'm loving it, there's things that I can complain about. I hate that you still have to. I hate that it went back to having to trade for some of the Pokemon and not being able to get like all of them by yourself, like you can in this game. Um, I don't like how stressful the day-night cycle is. Um, the trying to think of other things I don't like about the new game. I don't know. I do really like that game. So it's hard to like fully say. I mean, there's like small things as well, like the fact that there's no sticky globs and uh, you have to basically have to battle to be able to like whittle down Pokemon and get them better, easier to catch and stuff like that. Even though it's like a game that's like predicated on like movement and like real time stuff rather than like the traditional turn based stuff. Hate that you have to do 1,000 battles. Oh yeah, that's probably the biggest one. Duh. It's, like obviously like I would say that I am less perturbed by it than most. Um, and I like cause but and I'm like probably the like ideal person in that case, just in that I like to like I don't find that kind of thing like something where I'm not going to do it. It's much more just like a oh how now a challenge that I can try to do it as fast as possible or like something like that. Like I can turn it into like something I can be competitive about. But it is really dumb that like it if you're gonna have that kind of like like just basically just a longevity achievement, you either a make it like attainable, like easily or not easily, but like relatively attainable after like having done it, like having passively played, like and anything where it's like okay, I've been if you get an achievement for like playing for 150 hours, or if you're gonna get an achievement for playing the game for a certain amount of time, and the game like naturally takes like 100 hours or something like that. If you make the achievement like 150 or 200 hours or something like that, and you get the achievement there, that makes sense because sure you might have to like play a little bit more, and most people are not going to hit it just in the normal gameplay arc, but it's not an unreasonable amount of time to spend post game to be able to get that achievement. But if it's like you have to play 500 hours to get this achievement, everyone's just going to AFK to get the achievement, and that like isn't you're no longer giving the players a reason to like play the game more and explore every nook and cranny. You're encouraging them to just game the system and be pissed at the tedium of it. My ADHD gets bored doing it quickly. Yeah, see that's why I like doing it while I'm streaming. Although people have not been very interested in watching it, so it's been, and also with like people trying to avoid spoilers as well. I haven't had as many people to chat with while I'm doing it a lot of the time, but it does help being able to like talk with people while you're doing it. But yeah, I agree. My ADHD brain can there's enough of like an achievement, like like the quick dopamine hits of like, oh, the number's getting lower type of thing that I can like handle it. But I definitely get like the whole you know, attention span drifting quickly. I also, you know, I found myself getting a little bit sleepy sometimes when I'm trying to do that. Measure amount of steps you take and get achievements for that. Honestly, that could be cool. Maybe like have like an achievement based on like doing a really difficult like platforming challenge or something like that. Because this game basically has platforming stuff in it. Like, there's a lot of different ways they could have gone about it that aren't just, oh, have them spam E-Speed with the same Pokemon on trainers that are like 40 levels below for tens of hours on end. It's not like adding to the gameplay. It's not adding like entertainment to the game. It's not like you're not going to be. There's no real reason to like grind up your Pokemon beyond that. Like, it's grinding for grinding's sake at that point. Dodo hat. I do have the Dodo hat here. Let's go. Look at me go. Oh, I should probably put it on over the headphones. That might be smart. There we go. And you go there, you go there. Hair out of my face. I need a haircut desperately, but I'm trying not to go for a little bit longer because I need to whatchamacallit? I need to I need to wait until my scar's a little bit less prominent. Hair looks fine. We like that Bully McGuire. I'm not enjoying the mini mullet I'm getting in the back is the problem. I could see doing 500 battles really going this way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like 500 would have been good. Even like getting to like 750 maybe. I could maybe see an argument for that. Although you're getting to the point where it's like, okay, this is annoying. But yeah, I think 500 would have been smart if you didn't have that. Or if you're gonna have 1,000 and have completionist people who are gonna do it, you leave that for the completionists and you make it so that you can get Shiny Charm without needing that. Like, if you do every research task except for getting the 1,000 battles, including getting 500 battles, you still don't have enough points. It should not be that. It should be an extra thing. Because, like, you can avoid other research tasks in the name of and still get the Shining Charm. Like, it's not like you need exactly that number of points and you need to do every single research task to get the Shining Charm. God damn it. Still 100 point shorts, exactly. Get a Vegeta haircut. See, that Widow's Peak would be illegal in seven different states, so I don't know if I could pull it off. 7. Away. Damn it. Stop it. Jesus Christ, you're annoying. Go. How do you refer to him? Goku or Kakarot? Goku. I'm not Vegeta. Or Raditz. Thank goodness. At least your Raditz was stronger than our Raditz. I hate all of you. You. How many do I have now? 13. I need 2 more. One more now. I caught it underwear. No, not Thunderwave. Alright. It's up there. Sure, we got it. Yeah, looks like it. Really? All of them are gone? Damn it. We might as well go for the guava berries while we're at it. What more do you need to do for your research tasks? I got a lot of them that aren't perfected yet. I kind of put that on long-term hiatus while I went shiny hunting. Stop that. Me. Where's the last one? Oh, all the way over here. Hovering in midair. Meant for pet a little, but I saw it, so never mind. Oh, fair enough. Stay in the ball. Thank you. Do you have a turbo controller? No. Welcome to the stream, Doth Lucas. Bam. Them all. All right. Done with this outbreak. Still no shinies tonight. We've been slacking. Also, thank you so much for 5 likes, everyone. I appreciate it. All right. Need either of these. I would like to try and get one Eevee spawn before we end off the night, so that I didn't completely clickbait the stream. Maybe I'll just do just keep respawning for an Eevee outbreak. I think I'll probably do that. Got 6 likes. Let's see if we can get 4 more. We'll see. Wednesdays, for some reason, are just like a bad night for my viewers. I feel like everyone is like busy on Wednesday for some reason. I know that Pseudo is busy on Wednesdays. I'm pretty sure Ellie is busy on Wednesdays. It's interesting that like everyone is like busy on Wednesday. Well, not everyone, obviously, but like a lot of people that are here somewhat regularly all happen to be busy on Wednesday, which is really unfortunate that Wednesdays are one of the days that I'm not busy. In fact, it's one of the days I've traditionally given as like a collab day because it's so not busy for me. Heard Donkey Kong Bonanza might win Game of the Year this year. I've not played it, so I cannot speak to it. But I'm trying to think of what game that I would give Game of the Year. I really don't know that there's any game that I've played that like that came out this year that like I would say is even like in that kind of echelon. Like I think that the best game that I've played this year that came out this year is probably Legend Za at this point, but that's because I don't really play many new games that just came out. Like obviously like Silk Song is gonna be like much more popular and better than Za. I've heard Expedition 33 is like gorgeous. I was recommended to play that one. There's a lot of games that came out. Donkey Kong Bonanza I haven't played, but I heard very good things about. There's a lot of games that I just haven't played that like are in that kind of echelon. But of the ones that I've played, it's really just like Za is the only one that came out this year. So I guess by default. Well, I guess there were also like a couple of like indie games that I played that came out this year, but I don't know if I would name any of them over Za. Good luck. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 looked really impressive. I've never heard of that game. Okay, let's go library. Throw this on here. That'll work. Trying to think of any, look at any games that I've played that came out this year in Steam. Balatro was last year. I don't have to catch that. So happy about that. Can I filter? Filter by... features... it doesn't have the option to, like, sort by release date or something like that. Oh well. I can look later. It's first-person RPG during the 1500s in Central Europe. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Let's see. That. No, that didn't come out this year. That. None of those came out this year. Actually, did Chained Together come out this year? Oh, you know what? I would probably put Get to Work. Get to Work came out this year, right? Oh, no. That came out late 2024. Never mind. Get to Work was awesome, though. I loved Get to Work. A game about digging a hole came out this year. That one was pretty fun. I don't think it's winning any awards, but... And I head to bed? Alright. Anubis, thank you so much for joining. Great to have you in tonight. I'm gonna try and get one Eevee up break before we end off stream. But if it's getting like to 1:15 and it's still not there, I'm just gonna call it. Right. Oh boy. Oh, whoops. I thought I was in the other stage of this. I thought I was in Jubilife. Oh, you know what? I think I might have a winner. Stone Simulator. Goated game. Come on, man. Give me an Eevee. Outbreak. I want to end off the stream on an Eevee. Shiny. I need to do another variety game night. I downloaded a ton of new free games on Steam that I want to try out. Also, I think that next year my goal is to try and get as many games 100% achievements on Steam as possible in 1 year. That's gonna be my goal. I'm gonna try like I'm going to start like actively pursuing that goal at the beginning in January and see how many I can get in 2026. Like obviously, like I'm not achievement hunting in 2025. Like I'm literally doing a Baldur's Gate campaign to achievement hunt in Baldur's Gate. But like, first of all, I think it'll take at least until 2026 to get that. Second of all, uh, I want to try and like make that a like a fun challenge for the year. I've been trying to do more like challenge ideas for or like go towards more challenge things so that I can like turn those into like one-off videos on the channel at some point. I want to get back into and this was like a goal of mine for this year that kind of fell through, but I want to start getting back into creating YouTube videos, but I don't want to go back to like doing like video series because I don't think that those are all that popular or do all that well, even though they're like easier to record um, and edit and stuff like that. But like I want to like do like one-off videos, kind of like what a gaming YouTuber would do, um, rather than a streamer. Or rather than solely a streamer. I'm still gonna be streaming a bunch, but I want to do like kind of like challenge videos, like what Johnstone would do, where like I tried shiny hunting every Pokemon in this region using only my left foot, and then edit together into one thing. Obviously, it's not all gonna be shiny hunting or anything like that, but like that's the kind of thing that I want to try and go for. And I want to start like working on the edited stuff again because it's been too long. But those require a lot of you know behind the scenes build up and stuff like that, and especially if they're like longer challenges, it takes a while to like even get one of them off the ground to like have stuff recorded to eventually edit and post. So I think that like doing a year long challenge that I'm like going to incorporate in my streams and stuff like that could be a good way to go about it. Your New Year's resolution is to play more video games. Pretty much, yes. Never enough. Honestly, my New Year's resolution is to try and find a work from home job so that I can I can put more time into the channel. Save time on like the commute and all that good stuff. Not like that work from home would mean, I'm not doing work or anything like that, but like currently I get to work from home once a week today, and I the fact that I'm able to avoid the 2 hours of driving every day means that I have more time to like do shiny hunting on the side, or like play some Marvel Rivals or something like that. Like whatever the case is, I get to do that kind of stuff because I have like a little extra time where I'm home during the day by myself. I don't have like I'm getting my 8 hours in, but then I have extra time where I'm just by myself at home and I can just like chill. I also can like sleep in a bit more and stuff like that. Like it's all good. So I want to work towards that. That's like my actual real life resolution that I'm trying to do now. My New Year's resolution for 2026 that I'm trying to achieve in 2025. But who knows how that's going to go, especially with the economy about to collapse. Perhaps I should just be grateful that I currently have a job. But that's surf mindset, so I'm not doing that. Alright. Cherubi, huh? You know what? Let's go here. I'm gonna take a quick break from just spawning the same 2 windows over and over again to see if I can't find a bird bite. I really would love to get 1 shiny that I need tonight. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, look at that! Way up top. I already have the marker and everything. Shiny. Come on. Why are you running to the edge? I think that was going to be knowing my luck. Not even that far. Really. Turn the ball. Whoa! Alpha bird. Goodbye. Alright, let's do a quick flight back. Oh, we get a bird might pop out of here. Drats. I mean, I guess it works towards an objective, but I don't need mine to have its dex perfected. At least not for a shiny hunt. You know what, screw it. We'll do a quick pass over the areas that bird might spawn. On the off chance we get an unlucky spot to spawn a shiny. Nope. Nothing doing. Alright. We'll leave. Stupid bird mite. Alright. Try spawning a couple more Eevees. And then if we don't get it in the next like 7 minutes, we'll just go for one more like outbreak and then call it a night. Rats. Come on. Right. Still nothing. Man, Eevee spawns so infrequently. It's so rough in this game. It's almost like you're not really meant to shiny hunt Eevee in this game specifically, and there are plenty of other games where it's much easier to get a shiny Eevee. I have a new idea for, or I have a couple of new ideas for coding projects I want to get done. One of them is I want to have a little program that is like meant to be small, and it's gonna like read keystrokes, and basically I want it to be able to like toggle minimize and opening up on the screen, so that, you know, it's easy for me to like minimize it quickly. And I want it to be able to basically take videos from Google Drive and play them in like a VLC media player or something like that. Because I have a program that will take old streams, and it will basically like make very, very like pixelated, low resolution versions of those stream recordings, and it will put it onto Google Drive, so that I can like watch it while I'm like on the go and stuff like that, like on my phone and stuff like that. But I want to have an app that specifically like is able to pull those videos up and play them, and be able to like, you know, on the desktop minimize and unminimize and stuff like that. And then I also want to have like an app version if I can, so that I can literally just like pull it up on my phone, and then just whenever I'm chilling, I can just like watch them back and like take notes on like places where I can grab shorts from and stuff like that, because I want to like get back into making shorts and stuff like that. But I also like I don't have the like it. I basically need to do as much of the work of like making the shorts outside of like the editor as possible, because my computer does not like my editing software. I probably should just like switch to a new editing software that runs better on my computer, but my computer doesn't really run any editing software very well. It just like freezes it up. It like takes forever. Honestly, I might go back to editing on my laptop, because I think it actually works better on my laptop, funny enough. But I want to like basically I want to like create a place where I can view these videos and view these files and like pull out information, take notes on things and stuff like that. If I ever and also if I were to ever make like a long form video of like the achievement hunting stuff, I would want to like make a story out of it, and like, you know, take clips from different sections of different streams and stuff like that to like play while we're during the video and stuff like that. And I think that having that ability to play those videos anywhere, and just like take notes whenever I have a free moment, would be very nice. And I you know, I don't want to always have to like be in the editing software, or even just like at my computer at home to be able to do this stuff, because I only have a limited amount of time at this computer in a day to be able to like do that kind of stuff. And that's competing with time that I would be, you know, theoretically streaming, or, you know, doing other things related to the channel, or like literally just doing anything else. And we have a certain amount of time. But there are other times of the day where I'm like really, really bored, or you know, I'm not at my computer, but I also like could be spending that time doing stuff for the channel, but I don't have access to the resources I need to be able to do that. So I want to try and make it so that my editing process can be more mobile, essentially. So I want to create a program that does that. All that to say. I'm going to try and find one more Bergmite outbreak, and then we're going to call it a night. Eevee is taking too long to spawn. Alright. Let's see. Nothing. Alright. Now we're just going to grab Bergmite, Petalil, or Eevee, whatever one is accessible first. Cool.
There's that fucking girl.
Hey, Pseudo, welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you were able to come in. I'm going to be ending very soon. We're trying to get our last outbreak of the night, but I appreciate you coming in even for the last little bit. We have gotten no shinies. Alright, we're going for Bergmite. Stupid analog stick drift. This is on a Pro controller too. This isn't even on Joy-Cons. Can't even blame Joy-Con drift. Alright. Give me a shiny Bergmite. Please. Wait. Did I just hear a shiny? No, I just heard the patch sound. Never mind. I got excited for no reason. Right? I mean, we'll warp just to be and check just to be safe, but I don't think I got one. Made lentil and barley soup. Ooh, nice. Yeah, nothing. Womp. Screw it. One more outbreak. Can't end it like that. You watch Black Clover all night. Nice. Where are you at now? Alright. Alright, we're gonna look for Petalil. They just saved their hometown from an elf, and everybody is headed to the capital. Oh, okay, cool. So you're right in the heat of it now. That's awesome. Right, come on, give me a Petalil outbreak. I just got it perfected. Or, I mean, I guess Unknown works too. I wanted Petalil. Well, if we get a shiny Unknown, we'll call it a night. Otherwise, we'll just try and one more time for either Petalil or Bergmite. Or if we find Eevee, then an Eevee outbreak. It's 3 in the morning. I'm like, I still haven't gotten one that's I find satisfying as an ending. was, yeah, there's no way I'm calling it after that. That was pathetic. There were 8 of them total. Most shocking moment is coming up in a few episodes, and I'm scared for my buddy. Oh boy. Man, that was so hype. The problem is I experienced that section of Black Clover more as an audiobook than as oh, let's go. This is what we're ending on, whether we get it or not. I experienced it more as an audiobook rather than as an anime, because I was like doing a lot of like chores like while I was watching it, and so I was like mostly listening to it. So like I missed a lot of like the visuals around it, but it was so freaking cool, and it like all blended together, because I definitely binged it when I got to that section. I couldn't put it down. I couldn't stop. Hey, Cyan, welcome in. Good to see you. Unfortunately, we are about to end off, but I appreciate you coming in.
Blairgmart.
Same. Damn it. Really? Could you not snipe me from down with mud? Oh my god, please shine. Never gonna get this shiny. Why? Damn it. Alright, we're gonna do one final pass of the normal bird mic spawns, and then we'll call it a night. Oh, and this is bird mic in here, because we need this to protect the decks of it. Damn it! Decided I use this account more, so it makes sense to have this one mod instead of Cynical. Alright, sure! I don't think I'm going to be able to do it today, because I do really need to get to bed in a second, but next time you come in, hopefully it won't be like as I'm about to head off for the night, and I can definitely transfer that over. Or I'll write myself a note and do it like tomorrow at some point. Honestly, now that I think about it, that's probably the better option. Alright, bird mite. There we go. Okay. We've seen 2 of them now. Alright. Unfortunately, no shinies tonight, but we are going to end up. No shinies today? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I was not shiny hunting in a way that I would maximize the number of, like, sheer encounters I get. I was maximizing the number of encounters of Pokemon I still need I got. So, theoretically, I could have just, you know, gone to any MMO and searched and searched and searched and gotten a bunch of, like, duplicates of what I already have. But at this point, the only ones I really need are, like, a few hodgepodge ones here and there, and, like, the annoying ones to catch, like Eevee and all of the ones from the STDs. So, that basically has been my, that's why I'm not getting as many shinies in these streams lately, is because I've been being a bit more discerning about what I even, like, attempt to go for, and there's a lot more downtime of, like, skipping past possible encounters that could lead to shinies to try and get the right encounters. Trying to figure out the best way to get my battles done in ZEA without getting burnt out. I will say that the way that I'm doing it, and I don't know that this won't burn you out, but the way I am doing it is I'm just doing the Infinite Royale at night. I'm just using a level 100 Lucario with extreme speed, bullet punch, um, aerial ace, and what's the last one that I have? Oh, power up punch. And it basically can handle almost everything that is thrown at it. And there's this one area that has a really nice loop where you go in, you go down some stairs. There's a trainer there. There's a trainer off to the left. You go down like an alleyway, and there's just trainer after trainer after trainer. You go at the far right of the area. There's a like um, a battle court, and you can get like two trainers there, and then you go back the other way at the bottom of the stairs, and get more battles along the length again, and then it has like maybe like 10 or 12 trainers that you can just like run down one corridor, down some stairs, and then back down the corridor the other way, and it's like a really clean path. None of the trainers are all that difficult, especially if you have a level 100 Lucario that can just like punch everything extremely quickly. And then I only recently found that the trainers spawn more quickly than I thought, because I would like cycle through all three areas, and I would go to some other areas that had like worse trainer per square footage. But I think that you might be able to just, by the time you're done with the last one, the first trainers are spawning again, and you could just keep going through that cycle over and over again. Haven't got a single level 100 myself. I used a lot of the candies. So I use a lot of the candies from like the reward matches and stuff like that. And then I also you can also use the mega shards to buy more. So that's kind of how I got there, for the most part. And then also the battles kind of like helped get me the rest of the way there, because like I got like to like the like 93 or something like that, and then I got the rest of the way there by doing the battles. Next time you get that zone, can you send me a pic of where? Sure. Yeah, I can. Honestly, if I look up a map, I can send it to you. At the same time, I make you mod on this account. But we are gonna go and raid, I think, Tropius Forest. I want to try and provide a raid target for everyone that is not, especially because we're not doing Zod tonight. I want everyone here to be able to feel comfortable going on the raid, so we're gonna go on a raid of someone playing a different Pokemon game that is not Legends ZA. So we're gonna go on a hashtag Ectric raid, pass on the love to Tropius Forest. I hope to see you over there. I feel like a wonderful. Oh, it's chat as a subscriber. Never mind. Screw it. No, I mean, go raid if you want, but you might not be able to chat because if you're not a subscriber. So we're just gonna go over there. Head up. If you can't make it, no worries. Even if you just hop over and drop a like, that's all good by me. I hope to see you over there if you're able to. If not, I hope to see you in tomorrow's stream for Baldur's Gate. But until then, have a great rest of your night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.